Sister here. I pray all is well with you. This is a how-to video. It's actually how-to number 5. In this video, I'm going to be showing how to make a double-sided patterned pocket when you only have single-sided paper, meaning the pattern is on one side and the other side is just plain or white. I'm going to show a copy. I'm going to show one that I already made. So as you can see, there's a pattern on the pocket part, and this is pattern. It's the same on the back. I was also able to make this and put it inside, so I can put it inside of my journal here. And I will show how I put that, how I got that in there as well. This is plain. It can be decorative. This is plain. I might end up doing a decorative one. I'm not sure. I didn't bother with it before, but I think I want to make the next one decorative. So what I'm going to use is this paper. I've been working through this packet. I actually have videos of different projects that I've made. I just haven't uploaded those videos yet, but I will shortly, God willing. So let's see what we have here. So I have a lot of this paper left. So I'm going to use, let's see, should I use this? I will use, I'm going to need a piece of cardstock. This is some good cardstock here. And this paper is very thin. Very, very thin. Hold on one second. So it ended up working out nicely. I made something else and I used cardstock and it just became a bit too much. It was so thick. I realized with what I'm doing, I only need 2 of these thin pieces. So I'm going to take this print. I really like this butterfly print and this print with the flowers. Yeah, I'm going to use that for this. Or should I? No, that's good. Let me see if I should use this and this. I'm thinking I want to use this. And use this to tone it down, because this is like really a lot going. Let me see which one looks better on top. This one or this one? This one. I really like this one though, but I'll use this for another project. Might end up using it for one of these. But this paper has been going a very long way. Okay, so let me stop the other chit chat so I can stay on task with doing a how-to. So the first thing is I'm going to take out one of the pieces, one of the writing papers. I want to make sure that I have it the right size when I go to cut it down, you know? So, first thing I need to do is glue this back to back. As you see, it's single-sided. So that makes a big difference when it's glued, you know, back to back. The only thing is, I don't want to glue it back to back, all of it, and I could use, you know, yes, that's what I had did. And I could go ahead and use some more of the paper for something else. So what I did was I folded it in half. That's the first thing I did. I folded the paper in half. Like so. Right? And then I'm going to fold the other one the other way. Now, if your paper's going, it's not like a pattern that's scattered in multiple directions, you want to make sure that when you glue it down, it's the right orientation. And I'll show that in a minute. Okay, here goes. So I have one closed with the pattern showing, folded in half with the pattern showing, and the other one closed with the white showing. So I want to make sure that I have it correct. Here we go. So I'm going to put it back to back. You see, like so. So I'm putting the two white parts together like this. Now, here we go. I want this to be the main part of the pocket. So I should have took that in consideration when I folded it, but it's okay because it's folded. There we go, right there. You see? So now I could burnish this together, there together. And I know that I want it to be a pocket, right? So what I'm going to do now is take this, because this is a size that I need for my journal. I'm not giving measurements because what you need is going to be based upon your journal. Now, considering that I am making this a pocket, a double-sided pocket, well, it's actually 3 pockets. I'm not going to cut it like this because I know I have to make a fold. But I do need to cut this off. This I do need to cut off. And as a matter of fact, I need to cut it a little bit more because I want to make sure I have enough of this insert. What I think I'm going to do with this one, instead of, thank you, Lord, instead of cutting it down, I'm doing something a little different. I am not going to have to make that additional piece. I'm going to make the pocket where it actually already has the holes. And when I insert it, it's okay because I would not be able to insert anything larger than this anyway, because even if I put an extension, I still need to put the holes. So I'm gonna save my time. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, I don't need to cut that. So I'm gonna go over here and cut this down this way. Here goes. So I'm going to make a mark. Get a pencil. Put a mark there. I can see it better. Okay, I can see that much better. And so I'm going to cut this whole thing down using this trimmer here. It has a little light to help see it. I want to do a review on this as well. God willing, maybe I will. So this is actually 5 inches that I'm cutting this down. Yep. It's 5 inches wide. Okay, so now here I go. Saving that. Good. Alrighty. Now what I can do is go ahead and glue them together because I already did the cut down. So let me get me some, I'm gonna get me something to put down here so I can glue on. I have another one over here too, but because I don't want it to stick, you know, it's a mess when it starts sticking. I'm using some Reptile glue. And I'm going to use a ruler because the bone folder is small. And I'm going to use this, actually, this metal. And it's also smart to have a piece of tissue or a baby wipe one to wipe up excess glue. Mine's is not, I got some baby wipes right here, but they're kind of like, they're not too wet where it's going to ruin the paper. Alrighty. So now I'm going to start gluing. I could put this other paper back, but I think I'll wait until I fold it up. So where's the glue? Okay, here goes. So you want to just make sure you glue it down very well. And I do recommend using wet glue because with wet glue, you always have wiggle room. And for whatever reason you don't do things evenly. But once you put down that glue, that runner tape, that's a wrap in most cases. Oh God. That's one thing about these. I may have to get me a, oh there it goes, it's coming up. Just take some time, take your time. Oh, there we go. And so what I usually do when I'm doing these kind of things, I do something like this. Make sure I have a little bit down, have it even at first. Do that, right? What's going on here now? Okay, there we go. Okay, I know I'm gonna trim off a tiny bit on the bottom and top, so I'm not gonna be so OCD about that. And then I go like this. I put down as I'm going because I know I have it where I want it. Then like this, you see, I just do a little bit at a time now. Because I don't want it to stick down, then I need to pull the paper apart. This, especially this paper, because this paper is not thick at all. This paper is like thinner than copy paper. And then I'm going like this. I don't want no bubbles. And I try not to put a clump of glue because it really will, you know, get that bubbly look. I mean, it'll probably have a little bit of it. So, but you see, try not to put it down so thick in one spot does help. And I can do this now because I got the other side down and it's not going to move. So I'm gluing the white to the white. I'll close this. Oopsie. There you go. Just like so. Just like this. And so now both sides are glued down and this is the inside. And I can take my hands and I'll rub it on both sides. The orientation is correct. Yes. Now, this is where I did kind of make a mistake because I should have, I didn't want the flowers to be upside down. My flowers are going to be upside down. Oh, okay. I made a big mistake just now. Yes, I surely did. And I can't pull it apart because it's already sealed down. Like, seriously, like sealed down. So what I might do is, oh God, no. Oh, okay. These flowers are going different ways. You see some are going down, some are going up. So this is going to end up being my main part. You see? Because I did make a boo-boo here. If the flowers was going down, then I would have been able to make this. But once I flip it up, they're gonna be upside down. So I have no choice but to use this as my standing pattern. It's okay. It happens. Things happen. I'm not gonna lose it because of that. Even though I really wanted that butterfly to be the biggest part. Okay. Alrighty. And so now what I'm gonna do, but I have an idea just now for some strips. So now I have to fold this inside. Let me burnish this because I have to flip it. So, you know, sometimes you see them. I'm not going to edit this mistake. I'm just going to leave it. Because sometimes you just have a mistake. That's it. You just got to keep on going. If you choose. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Good. Good. There we go. All right, so I could take this and burnish it. You can use a bone folder. I'm using this because I think I'll just get more out of it. Okay, so now what I need to do is I am going to cut a little bit off at the bottom. A little bit off. The glue is not really dry yet, so I hope I don't have a big old problem, because you know sometimes when it's not fully glued you can run into some complications with things cutting. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to move it along. Let me see, get this here. Let me put this flush up against. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. I'm just taking off a tiny bit, not a lot of more. See? A slither, just a little bit. And so now what I need to do is cut this, all right, along the bottom, because I need to flip up the pocket. And how I'm gonna do that is with a scissors. I'm gonna take this scissors here. And how far do I want to flip it up? Now I'm gonna take this, right? Take this. Oh, you know something? There's something I want to do before I do a flip up. Well, I can always do it afterwards. I just realized I'll do it afterwards. Okay, so now I want to flip it up this much. So I'm going to make sure I give it a cut up until that point. All right, because it needs to be at least that long. And so now I'm going to fold here. I'm folding it up. You see that? I folded it up. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm going to fold both sides up. Oh, this ended up still being... Wow. Well, God knows. He knows. Look, it still ended up being... I did not expect that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Because look, it ended up being upside down anyway. Let me see something. Yup, I end up having the upside down anyway. Wow. Oh, did I? Oh, it's so true. What's in the world? Bear with me a minute, y'all. Oh, I didn't even recognize that. Did I? Oh, it didn't matter. Okay, so I'm having both papers. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like this because it ended up working out. Because I didn't even realize that some of these flowers, it just ended up working out anyway. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know. I got all turned around for a bit. I hope this didn't confuse you. But I think you'll get it. Like, just make sure your orientation is okay. And right here, I mean, these butterflies are going down, but butterflies travel down. And these are going that way. Wow. Okay. So now I got both flaps up, right? And so what I want to do now is glue this as a pocket. I want to glue it as a pocket. And, but I think I'm going to work on this part first. You see this? This is kind of raggedy. But it's okay because that is the part where I'm going to be cutting off because it's going to be a pocket, right? So I could either cut it this way, but I'm going to cut it this way because this side is going to end up going inside, facing inside the journal. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm only going to cut off a little bit. It doesn't have to be on a diagonal. You can make it as big as you want. So I'm just going to cut off a very little on both. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Very little. And I'm going to use, I need to use something that I can see because that pencil is hard to see. So I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to cut both of them together. Like so. And I'm going to cut out. I'm not going to cut on the purple line. I'm cutting on the edge of it. There we go. Good. Then make sure I got any little pieces off. Good. And so now I got these two pieces. Those are trash. That's trash. So now I can glue this down on this side and glue this down on this side for a pocket. It's very simple. So I'm gonna do that first before I glue everything together. So I'm gonna glue that down, just a little bit of glue. And I'm not gonna use sticky tape because I learned that even with that, the tape doesn't dry like it does wet glue. And then when you start sticking things in, it could snag on the double-sided tape. So you see now there's a pocket here, right? And I can make this a little neater here. And then I'm gonna make a pocket here. Only a little strip of glue, very little. It doesn't need to be a lot. And so now you see, okay. Okay. Now let me show you what I mean by it's a pocket. You see I can fit something here, right? And I can fit something here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and close this down so this can be a pocket from up here. Or I can make it a pocket this way, but I'm not gonna make it a pocket this way because I already know that I'm going to, you know what? I have a change of heart. I have a change of heart. I have a change of heart. I already have a pocket this way. I want to do a pocket this way. So, and I'm going to insert this way. Yeah, I was going to insert it this way, but I don't want to. I'm going to try something different and see how it works. So, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the top and on the bottom. On the top and on the bottom. And then right here, a small strip. Okay, and then like so. And I'm gonna glue this together. And I'm gonna glue this together. Turn it over. Put it, make sure it is burnished like so. Now, what I have is a pocket this way. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do is make my holes for this. And that means my tag for this is not gonna be too wide. And I'm good with that. So, let me see. I need to use something I'm gonna be able to see. Probably use this again. Yes, okay. So here we go with this. Okay, so I made the holes, the marks for the holes. Now I'm gonna come in with the hole punch. And I have to use this hole punch because of the size of the holes. In this plan, I tried using, but you know what? I probably use the smaller size on my Crop-A-Dowel. So here we go. I'm just punching holes right here. Okay. And so now I have this that goes in. But I already know like my tag will have to be like this size. So that's literally, let me see how many inches. That's about 4 and a quarter, which is not bad because this is 5. So this took up like 3/4 of an inch. Okay, that's not bad. All right, or 1/4 of an inch. So this is, so it's not bad at all. So let me go ahead now and put it inside. So even if I make a 4-inch wide tag, I'm good. Hold on, let me get this thing here. The papers came out. So put this back. Alrighty, and now I can put this back. So now let me go all the way to the back. I will show about these tags. I made a video about that. So this is a little pocket down there. It's so thin. Matter of fact, I'll probably put this in right there. So let's see how this is gonna work. It's a little longer, but it's not sticking out. And this can go up. This can go. No, this goes down here. But I'm not going to keep them all in the place where they are now. See, I have something similar here. Look, this looks like a spool set. So here we go. And so now I'm going to put something. Let me see these tags. I forgot how. I don't remember. Yep, those tags fit in there. Oh snap. But I want to tag, you know, making something like that to stick out. There. This was. All right. So look at that. And I have, it's double-sided. Easy enough, right? Easy enough. Uh-oh, something came out. I'm like, why is that not going? I just realized I didn't put it in all the way. Okay, it came out. There we go. Alrighty. So look at that. Nice, nice. And again, double side. That's easy peasy. And I could round this, which I think I am. Let me go get the rounder real quick. I could round it with this. Let me round it with this. I have a small rounder that fits in my hand like this, and I kind of like that better. But this one is not bad. Let me see. This is a little bit longer. I could have moved it up some, but it's okay. I'm not gonna go there. I could actually cut it down some and glue it again. which, you know what, I'm going to do because I kind of don't like this part. So I'm going to do a little alteration right now. You're going to see that. I kind of, yeah, I'm going to do a little alteration. Yes, I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Yes, I like that much better. And so I'm going to come back in here with this. Put a little bit of glue. Very little. There we go. Then a little bit here. Very little. And then a little bit. Oh, it's already stuck down there. I don't need to put no more. I guess it wasn't that much I cut off. But I could always come back if it came. It don't look like it's, nope, it's stuck already. All right, let me just go ahead and leave well enough alone. It's stuck. All right, good. Yeah, I kind of like that better. I do. It was a little bulky in that corner. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna go ahead and round this. See, this right here, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I always felt like really like challenged with this. And you know what? I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I never really watched a video for it. And I need to, because I always have a hard time with it. And I know it's something that I'm not doing right. Let me get my other one, and then I'm gonna sit down and watch a video on this and pay attention to. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. So, go ahead, cut that. Okay, good. So now I kind of like that better. Now let me put it back. Okay, I think I want to put it in a spot before I go off camera. Put it on a spot that needs a little pocket. Where you see it, where it's not flushed up against something, you know, because I think sometimes stuff like that takes away from when you're trying to show something when something else is maybe the same color there. Or... Okay, so here we go. Put that there. Nice. And so something can go here and here. Something can go in here. And something can go in here. And that's that. And whatever, I could also put a tag up here if I want. As a matter of fact, this is an extension. Let's extend this a bit. And now go ahead. Now this is an extension, so I want to put a brad. I'm going to use this kind of like pinkish one. I think that's cute. And a piece of ribbon. I got some ribbon. I'll use some lace. What's these? I got some pom-pom trim, but I don't want to put that right now. Let me get the stuff. That's right here. Eyelet setting. Okay, so now, first thing, let me take this out. Okay, and since it's on the top, I can make it to like a little tag like so. Let me make a hole, put it even, try to do it even. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm not going to measure it. That looks about right. Okay, that's the hole there. Now I'm gonna push this eyelet through. Hey, how do you do that? It's looking kind of funny. Oh, the gluey part, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, yeah. Oopsie. So I'm gonna go ahead and now let's, okay, I forgot what goes what. Hold it. Hey. I may have to just go ahead. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Cool. Sometimes if it does this like crazy thing, what I do is later on I bang it. I'm not gonna bang it now to ruin nobody's ears, but later on I am gonna come on and, you know, myself, and fix that. And I'm going to tie this. So I'm going to not cut too much of it because I don't need that much to do a tie. And so I'm gonna go in through this way. Like I said, this is an extension. You don't have to do this to your tags or your pockets. This is kind of wide. And so let's see if I can get it through. All I need is to get a little piece through, then I can pull it. Let's see. Go ahead, get that. Fussy. All right, anybody got time for that? Let me do one of these numbers. Thank you. All right, here we go. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just tie this. I think I like to tie just like that. And then cool beans. I like it. It's cute. So let me put that there. It's cute enough. That's right. Like, there you go. Tie that like that. And done. You see how this one is sticking out? This is the one that I made, and I don't mind it. This is another one that I had made, and I decided I just want to leave it. I can cut it down, but I had used cardstock, and when I tell you that thing is thick, it is thick. And look, it looks similar to the other one, right? I didn't even see. It's so funny because this is a lot of this paper. Like, I made another one, I made tags, and I still got a lot left. And that, and oh yeah, and I made this, which is in the video. I'll show that. And so it's so funny how like that packet was like it cost $5.99, but it was on sale for 50% off. And that's the thing with Paper Studio. Some nice products and 50% off most of the time at Hobby Lobby. Yeah. And so I could put an embellishment on this tag, and later on I may do some stuff with it, but of course I'm gonna make some stuff to go inside. And it's not too thick, and I mean, for thin paper, it came out pretty well. So that's it. So with that being said, I'm gonna say thanks for watching. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.